That's awesome. That's awesome. There it is, folks. Welcome back. We're in the Native Son kitchen. In the spirit of St. Patrick's Day, we thought it would be great to talk about drinking your greens. And we're not talking about the green beer. We all know they're good for us, but it may be hard for most of us to get them into our regular diet, so we're going to make that easy for you. We've got Aaron Gottlieb, owner of Native Son Natural Foods Market, and Eric Haney is the executive chef over there. And we're here to help everyone out there do a plant-based St. Patrick's Day, right?
Absolutely. I mean, people always forget how essential greens are to their diet. We're told to have at least 2 to 5 servings a day, and yet people don't end up having them, and they're essential. I mean, they have calcium in them, which helps for strong bones. You've got folic acid in it, which is needed for every cell of the body to function properly, and then fiber, which helps to lower cholesterol, which helps to prevent colon cancer, and so they're essential, and we just tend to not get them into our diets.
Well, Eric, we were talking about this. You know, that a lot of people. I don't want to throw any moms under the bus out there, but a lot of us grew up and maybe mom didn't cook the greens right because you got used to steamed broccoli or steamed Brussels sprouts, which is just. As a chef, I mean, we're going to talk about juice and we're going to make a juice here. I think that's the easiest way to get people, because you can put it in there and they won't even know that there's spinach in there.
Yeah, so we do a lot of different things. You know, juices and smoothies are a great way to kind of introduce these into the diet because they're easy to get down, and you can kind of add some other things to kind of mask the flavor of greens because sometimes they can be a little intense for people.
They can, and Aaron, as a plant-based eater myself for the last couple of years, it's weird. And we talked about Scott Kelly. You know, as his DNA changed up in space. You know, like I honestly think my taste buds and everything on palate has changed over the last couple of years simply because I've been eating more plant-based. Because at 10 years ago, even drinking a green juice, I would probably have like a bitter beer face. You know?
Yeah, well, there's a path to people getting their taste buds to adjust to when they're used to processed foods. Unprocessed foods actually taste delicious, but there's a strong contrast. And so a lot of what Eric's going to show you today is how to take fruit as an addition to add some sweetener to it as a bridge, and then people get really serious about it and they don't want any added sugar to it either, and so they'll go for just straight greens as well.
All right, well, let's what are we getting here? We're making, that's the finished product right there, and it looks a little bit like a shamrock shake.
Yeah, so this is a Popeye smoothie. So this is spinach and mint are our greens, and believe it or not, mint, parsley, fresh herbs, those are all considered greens as well, so you can get the same benefits. But so we've got some apples, mint.
Apples and mint.
And
then what do we got here?
Spinach and bananas.
And spinach, just two ingredients
dump those in there.
And then did we get, we got some ice
a little bit of ice.
Gonna make it a little bit of slushy.
Yep.
And then
I always like to add a liquid base, so this can be anything. This can be coconut water, which we're gonna use today. It could be almond milk, soy milk, water, orange juice, you name it.
Water, I don't do as much because it will thin it out and make it a little not as flavorful. Coconut water, but here's other juicing tips. Cucumbers, apple, right?
Carrots, celery, those are all going to be great. Yeah, when you add them to a smoothie, you get all the additional fiber too. When you're making a juice, you're actually just getting the power punch of all the vitamins and the nutrients in it, but you're minusing out the fiber so you can digest it quite a bit easier.
Well, let's fire this up.
Blend real quick.
And so in the store, you guys, that one's made in the store?
Yeah, this one's available in the store, and these are our Swamp Life juices. So this is kind of a good beginner juice. It's got
You could put that right in here too, right?
We could do that, yeah.
There we go. Oh yeah, that's good stuff right there.
Looks like we got a job for you, Curtis.
I know, right? I gotta
in the juice bar.
I gotta have There we go. No, we don't. How do I get this off?
Pull it from the side here.
One of the other things, the reason we have these herbs out here, these fresh herbs, is I've found, and my wife is obviously an amazing gardener, but I found having fresh herbs growing, you know, either in your kitchen, you can do them indoors, or in your yard, helps you add more greens in, because they're just, I mean, rosemary, basil, mint. It's so easy to just walk up, grab it, and throw it in.
Yep. Yeah. You know, that's why at the store recently we have just partnered with Eat Your Yard Jacks, and they're selling these herbs in our stores, and we just started at our Beaches store, and we'll be including them at our other 3 locations.
Let's see how it is, folks. It's just so good. I'm telling you, folks, you got to try it. Try adding some more plant-based stuff into your diet. See these guys at Native Sun, and again, get some of these because you guys, ER Jacks is partnered with you.
Absolutely.
I love it. Check out all the 3 stores there. We want to thank Native Sun for bringing these great plant-based ideas to us and to you. And remember, all Native Sun stores have demos of green juices over the weekend, and you can visit their locations in Bay Meadows, Mandarin, and Jacks Beach. Their website is nativesunjacks.com.